lunch break. All things English. We're making finger sandwich recipes, plus learning how to make a proper cup of traditional afternoon tea. Nick Spencer is the owner of Spencer's Jolly Posh on North Southport Avenue. Welcome, Nick. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So you got into the grocery food business, such a competitive business, but you guys are doing well, and you actually moved to a new location. So tell us about that transition.
We've just moved to a new location. The restaurant's called Jolly Posh. We're at 3755 North Southport in Chicago, and it's a combination of sort of British, Irish grocery and imported goodies, and also with a nice cafe where we do afternoon tea, which we're going to walk through shortly, but we also open for dinner at the beginning of July, which is quite fun.
So people who had visited your old location, what can they expect from the new one?
More hot food, longer hours, and it's a bit more sophisticated and stylish and cool.
Fancy.
But all of that kind of British, Irish sort of overhaul to it.
I feel like it's sophisticated just hearing you talk. First, let's start with a cup of afternoon tea.
Yeah.
And you're going to tell us the proper way to make tea. What are most of us doing wrong?
I think the main things are to use a really nice tea. So we're using Taylor's of Harrogate English breakfast tea. And this is loose leaf, but bags are perfectly fine. Yeah, this is one of the ones we carry. And we go in, we do 3 nice teaspoons into the pot. And then the second main secret is boiling water, which we have in here, and we'll just pour that into our teapot.
Is the loose leaf better?
You know, like people say it releases more flavour and whatnot, but I just think stick with what you like. So if you find something that works for you, then that's great. We're doing this because it's a little more elegant, so it's more in keeping with afternoon tea.
Right. And so when you pour that in, how do you strain out all of the...
So we have our little tea strainer here.
Okay.
And what we're going to do actually is we're going to make 2 of the 3 sandwiches that go on our afternoon tea, and then we'll come back and pour the tea at the end.
Okay.
So we're going to give...
So we're moving on from the tea for now.
We're going to give it a couple of minutes to brew. Okay. So in brown bread, we're going to do... These are very simple finger sandwiches. So we'll take some roast ham. In it goes. And then this is a delicious, it's called Ballymaloo Country Relish. It's from Ireland.
What is that called?
It's called Ballymaloo Country Relish. And it's from Ireland. And it basically tastes like what you wish tomato ketchup should taste like. It's delicious. It's really, really nice.
I didn't know anything was wrong with my ketchup until that.
There's nothing wrong with ketchup. It just wouldn't go well in this sandwich. And then here what we're going to do is we're going to chop off the crust. We go around here, 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay.
And this one now is ready to present on our tray. Over here, like this.
Like that.
Okay.
All right.
And then we're going to do a second sandwich, and this one we'll do over here. This is with imported Scottish smoked salmon.
Okay.
Put these into our sandwich. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay.
We're doing English cucumber, which really just means seedless. So you can get these in any of the mainstream supermarkets. On they go.
Okay.
And on here we've got some cream cheese with dill.
Did you make that up yourself, or is that something you sell already blended?
This is literally Philadelphia cream cheese, and all we've done is chop some dill up nice and finely, added it in here.
Okay.
You want to give this a go, or shall I do it?
No, I'll go right ahead and just... Cut the crust off.
Cut the crust off, yeah.
Why do we cut the crust off? Just because it looks better?
It's just a classic way of doing afternoon tea. I think it was... I don't really know how it originated actually, but...
It certainly looks nice and uniform.
It does look nice, doesn't it?
It does. Oops.
Well done.
Okay, thanks.
Here we go.
Okay.
And let's get those on here. 1 and 2.
Okay.
Okay, and these go on our 3, I'll squeeze behind you, these go on our 3-tiered tray. So over here we have the classic afternoon tea, which comprises a selection of sweets up at the top, and then in the middle tier we have a scone served with clotted cream and really nice strawberry jam. And then we've got 3 sandwiches down here, the ham that we made, the salmon that we made, and this other one is really simple. It's just a mix of like a nice mature cheddar cheese with mayonnaise.
Oh, who
Do you
can
have
argue
time
with
for
that?
a cup of tea?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Lastly, we do the tea and we strain it through our little...
So, little whiz round with a teaspoon in the pot. And then up we
What
go.
a great
We've got our strainer.
summer entertaining idea, too.
Afternoon tea.
Fantastic.